Since 1960, the Holly Street power plant has been a towering sight in East Austin. Some would say an eyesore, but now it's getting closer to coming down.
Austin Energy entered the home stretch today and dismantling the plant. A 9-acre park will take its place, but there's much work yet to be done. KXAN's David Scott reports all this is good news to folks who care about the neighborhood.
Today begins the final phase of tearing down the Holly Street power plant, all 4 units. And tens of thousands of tons of metal have to be removed. All of this much to the relief of East Side residents who've lived in its shadow these many years. A giant crane began breaking down boiler unit number 1. There will be 3 more to go. No dusty dynamite implosion. They'll do it piece by piece out of respect for nearby neighbors. The plant had outlived its usefulness.
Like everything else, everything has a beginning and an end, and this power plant served the citizens for many, many years. But technology, outdid it.
5 years after its decommission and nasty legal squabbles over the bidding, the original contractor last year cut his $24 million bid in half and got the job.
Well, hopefully what it means is a future of peace and quiet and no more threats or worries of incidents. As you all know, there were many incidents here at the power plant. This was a fuel oil plant as well as natural gas, and from time to time we'd have fuel oil spills and even some fires when the fuel oil caught on fire, and it caused grave concerns.
A 9-acre park will go in the plant's place, a relief to neighbors and their property values.
I'm the last of the Mohicans. Kind of a blessing to see that power plant go down.
Since the 1970s, Joe Perez, his parents, and other kin have lived in 4 homes next to the plant. His dad, a welding supervisor at the plant till he died from asbestos poisoning. He won't see the plant come down. Joe will.
When we first started the process, my question was how many kids never grew up to the sound of nature in the morning, and it was like being on top of a tarmac of a flight carrier. I'm ex-military as well, so I find it comforting to see that the neighborhood's finally going to get what it deserves.
And Joe is pleased with the city's promise a park will come here, not condos.
I think it'll become the central park that nobody ever had in the country if the master plan does what it's supposed to do. And
the work goes on. This job won't be finished until next June. The power that this plant generated has been replaced by the Sand Hill generating station, much more modern and 4 times as efficient. Time and technology move on, and buildings come down. David Scott, KXAN News.